got his first points in this one. Miami with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on.
Now here's Leonard. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Was a factor.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Aldridge has got his first.
Almost unfair.
Spurs trail by 7. The pass to Parker. To the left wing. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Winslow. The fadeaway. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And again, the three-point shot from Ray. The Cobras got 19 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Leonard. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Style and grace from Kawhi Leonard on that.
Here's Ray. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't
24 points for Freak.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Miami leading by 11. Puts it up from 12, and it's Miami with another.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Parker kicks it to West. Now the dish to Green. That's tipped. Here's the Cobra. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's West. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Outside Aldridge. Green left side. In transition, here comes Miami.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Spurs trail by 19. Parker outside. Pass to West. Aldridge a screen. To halt the run. And the shot is long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Good. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Heat lead by 20. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the responsibility that comes with that role.
In every aspect, you know, it's a change for us, being more vocal, doing it on the court, trying to lead in practice. I think overall everything I do has to be better because guys are trying to follow me.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do?
That occasion, and others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
They've got Whiteside. Boris Diaw is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Porter. And it's Anderson in at the point guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Ray. They get the rebound. And Spates gets it to go.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Roten's checked in for the Cobra. Miami leading by 21. Feeds it to Winslow. Spates sets a screen. Winslow kicks to Roten. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The feed to Porter. Diaw with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Winslow dishes to Spates. They set the screen. Lynn kicks to Olynyk. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 21. Anderson passes to Porter. Whiteside with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Winslow kicks to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dishes it to Lynn. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Diaw, the screen. No good. And Miami the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now here's Winslow, and he gets it to go. Spates has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Spates sets a screen for Roten. The shot by Spates, nobody around. And another basket for Miami.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Diaw with a screen on Lynn. Pass to Diaw. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Kyle Anderson. And then for Miami, Luol Deng is checked in for Olynyk. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Winslow. Now here's Parker. Kicks it to Whiteside. Lynn against Parker. San Antonio again missing. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Roten kicks to Spates. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're forcing the ball inside.
Field goals have come from the paint. Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Whiteside. West comes in for Hezonja, and it's Green in for Otto Porter Jr. Now here's Dragic.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
The pass to Ray. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Outside Aldridge. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Ray. The Cobras got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Faded away to create the space. The Cobras got 35.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Aldridge. Knocks down the 10-footer. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And pretty lopsided.
All right, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going. For us tonight.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for the Cobra. He has 35 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And, Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Rain in at 2 guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Maurice Spates. Then it's Winslow, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And Miami has possession. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Aldridge. And Parker, here we go. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. The Heat shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Get the ball inside.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
That free throw good from Ray. Both free throws good from Ray. And San Antonio has possession. Parker outside. Spates against Whiteside. It's blocked. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Leonard. Wasted no time on that one. The Cobra's got 43 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Parker. Three-pointer. Leonard, no luck.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Now, here's Whiteside. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
Sure is.
And guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Ray. And it's off from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They get it back. Shot's good. Porter's got 5 now.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Ray. Drills the three-pointer.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Parker dishes to Whiteside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop-chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Parker passes to Leonard, and it's blocked.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Parker with the drive. Nobody near Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That drops. 58 points for Freak.
Wow. What can you say?
Lynn against Parker. Right side a screen. Leonard, that's for 2. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. That's 7 points for Leonard. The Heat have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Parker against Lynn. Parker kicks to Leonard. Right side a screen. Outside Leonard, just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Ray.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Leonard with the screen on Lynn. Parker dishes to Leonard. Back to Parker. And it's Miami with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 15-footer and another basket for Miami.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Porter outside, and he gets it to go. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Porter.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Here's Aldridge. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Miami ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Heat shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. We've got Green. Anderson is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's West. And it's Papadopoulos in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
David West. That's his first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. The Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Diaw. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Diaw's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Green against Dragic.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Clock at 6. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Dragic. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Here's Papadopoulos. Puts up the baby hook. Kept alive. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
At the line for your Spurs, Boris Diaw. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Cobras checked in for Miami. And Diaw drops them both. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Roten the pass to Ray. And again, Miami with the triple.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Here's Diaw, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
The shot's good from Ray.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Here's Diaw. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Humphries the pass to Ray. Picked by Humphries. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
To the inside, West played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
He'd have gone 3 of 6, Ray.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And from beyond the arc.
Green, no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Papadopoulos. He's covered by Roten. That is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Ray. And again, Miami with the triple.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Picked by West. Down low. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Ray. Offline with his three. The Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. The drive by Green took him no time at all on that one. The Heat have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Three-pointer, and he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Ray.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the Cobra. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
That's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Shoots the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so Miami takes this one by...
Well, Goran.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille